How do we ask other people to do things for us in a proper, professional, and polite way? Of course, we should include the word please, but where do we put that word in the sentence? Should we add phrases in the beginning like, if you would be so kind, or I'd really be grateful if you could, etc.? Actually, the best way is also very simple and easy. We begin with a few modal verbs. Modals are words like can, could, will, would, or may, might, and also shall, should, but we don't usually need those to make a polite request. Typically, when we ask someone to do something for us, we begin with either could you or would you. For example, would you send me your mailing address, please? Could your secretary please send me that document? Notice where the word please goes. You have two options. You can put please at the very end of the sentence, or you can put it after the modal, could, and the person you want to do something, your secretary, but before the main verb, send. You cannot start a sentence with please if you are using a modal. For example, please can you call me later? That's wrong. You also cannot put it anywhere else in the middle of the sentence. For example, may I have, please, another cup of coffee? However, you can begin a sentence with please if you do not use a modal. For example, please call me later. The final point is about tone. We usually use could and would for requests because can and will are stronger and may sound too strong. For example, you might say to people sitting near you in your office, would you both please speak more quietly? It's hard for me to focus on my work. Compared to, will you both please speak more quietly? I can't hear the person I'm talking to on the telephone. Or, could you email that information to me today, please? That would be great. Compared to, can you email that information to me today, please? I really need it as soon as possible. Finally, we use may when you're asking someone for permission to let you do something. For example, may I please borrow your scissors? May I call you later to discuss this in more detail, please? And that's all there is to it. You don't need lots of extra words, just a modal and please. Use this form every time, and you will always be perfectly polite in English.